What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Circle G Outdoors, Circle G Reviews. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the Cold Steel SRK. Stay tuned. The Cold Steel SRK, or Survival Rescue Knife, is the standard issue knife to Navy SEALs in BUDS training. It weighs 8.2 ounces, it is 5 millimeters thick, 6-inch blade. It is SK5W steel with the black Tough X coating. The handle is 4 3/4 inch Cray-X, 10 3/4 inch overall length, and it comes with a Secure X sheath. The MSRP on this knife is $69.99. So here's the knife in the sheath. Has a button strap, nylon belt loop, which has Velcro and a button. Belt loop is sized up. You can put it on a regular 1-inch belt, or looks like maybe up to a 2-inch belt. Sheath is pretty sturdy. It's got a good lock to it. I don't know if you can hear that or not. It's got a good lock, retains well. The sheath has multiple slots and holes, so you can run paracord or shock cord, whatever, to attach it however you want. I experimented with just having extra cordage on me and just wrapping it around here. I watched some videos on some guys who did a similar thing. And I also left this here because I did try to wear it for a while as a daily carry. And of course, it flopped around so much on my leg that I would try to wrap it around. My experiences with the knife, as an everyday carry, at least in my everyday work as a mechanic, I do not like carrying this every single day in that function. It gets in the way. In order to secure it pretty well on my leg, it just winds up being in the way. So as an everyday carry, as a mechanic, no, not a fan. I think if you were doing a job where you were outside all the time, you weren't constantly having to be around things you might scratch up or whatever, it would probably work fine. Or you could rig up the sheath in a way that you could mount it horizontally, like across your back or whatever, something like that. Of course, the sheath is designed so that you can unscrew your strap retainers and flip it to the other side if you needed to, if you wanted to carry it like so. I have used this knife gutting a deer, and that was my first real actionable use with the knife, and it did the job. Obviously, factory edge is not the greatest, so I had my old man put a good edge on it. And for splitting the pelvic bone, I even used a ball peen hammer on it, and you can see I damaged some of the coating. But a knife, that you're going to use for utility, sometimes you're going to have to beat on it. That's just the way it goes. So that I'm not worried about so much. You saw it did remove some of the coating. For using it for gutting a deer, it is not my preferred knife. To me, it's almost a little too cumbersome. I really like the Swiss Tech light knife. Now, I did not try to split the pelvic bone with that knife. I used either this knife or another bigger knife. Had a little more backbone to it. But for the overall process, I do prefer a knife that I can get in a little tighter, a little more ease of use, more fine work for that. But the knife, I can't complain about the knife. Of course, again, I haven't used it enough to really say, oh yeah, this is the coolest thing, or hey, this thing's a piece of shit. I definitely don't think it's a piece of shit. It is a well-made knife. It is sturdy. The grip, I love the grip on it. Textured Cryax. It has a rubbery feel to it, and I do like that a lot. I have not figured out what piece of kit I want to put this on yet, or if it's just going to stay in a bag or in a drawer or whatever. But if I do get around to finding something I like to put it on, I will show you guys. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you would, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. If you haven't seen our Patreon channel, the link is down below. Go check it out. $5 a month. We're working on content for it if you want to support the channel. And as always, guys, may Yehovah bless you and keep you. May make his face shine upon you and give you peace. In the name of the Prince of Peace, Yeshua Messiah. Shalom.